Meanwhile, there have been 2 Ukrainian fighter jets have been shot down by, I mean, we're not sure, but probably by Ukrainian rebels. It seems that the Russians, rather than de-escalating right now, are building up troop strength on the border. This could be just their way of saying we're still flexing our muscles, as it were, and even though we are realizing that this could be a bit of a cluster F. But meanwhile, Fox News security Ralph Peters explains what the real dynamic is going on here. Because, look, folks, there's no massive bureaucracies. There's no domestic constituencies in Russia and in this country. There's no political histories and geopolitical considerations. There's no group of allies in Europe that may have a different agenda than we do or different stakes involved in this conflict. None of that exists. What really exists is that this is all about mano a mano. And here, Fox News security expert, analyst, Ralph Peters explains.
We were going to stage in Eastern Europe before Obama killed it. I mean, there are really many things he could do, but he's a deer caught in the headlights of history. It must be, even though he's president of the United States, to me it would be a hellish thing to live with such timidity, to be such a frightened man. I really feel that on a visceral level, on a profound level, President Obama is scared of Vladimir Putin.
Now, remember, 4 days ago, this guy was such a tyrannical leader, strong-arm leader, that we have to sue him to stop him. But he's just so viscerally afraid of Putin. Now, I really do think that we should check in on this because maybe, I don't know. The question is President Obama viscerally afraid of Vladimir Putin?
Look, Sam, you ever see that guy on a horse? I mean, you crazy?
I'm not sure.
Guy's fucking terrifying.
Oh, you are actually afraid of
Look. I like to give credit where credit is due. Ralph Peters, I mean, he looks like he would be afraid of probably the security guy going into Fox for one of his endless hits. But speaking candidly, of course I'm terrified of Vladimir Putin. You think I'm stupid?
But so wait, are you?
You think I got where I am in this life being stupid, Sam?
No, wait a second. Are you saying that you're afraid that Russia's going to do something? Are you actually afraid of?
I got to go to G8 meetings, man. I'm still president.
So wait, you're saying that you think Putin? What do you think Putin's going to do to you?
Look, I don't want to. You're trying to go me into having a panic attack here on the Majority Report. You think that'll gin up your YouTube numbers or something? Look, suffice to say, I'm terrified. I've seen the man without his shirt on. I've seen him riding a horse. I grew up in Hawaii, okay?
I don't understand.
I was smoking weed while he was killing his first dog, all right? That's the context here.
So you think Putin's going to come up and beat you up or what?
Well, again, as I say, I really would prefer to not trigger myself. I've had to work really hard on this. But look, I'm not some sort of brassed-off idiot like you getting up in anybody's face, okay? This guy is terrifying. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what he could be up to. And it's not worth it.
Yeah,
he wants to mess around in Ukraine. Let him mess around in Ukraine. I'm not trying to get killed.
All right, there you go. Well, kudos to
Ralph Peters is right. He's right.
I got to hand it to Ralph Peters.
Yeah. I am viscerally afraid. That's exactly right. That's the smartest analysis of U.S. foreign policy in Eastern Europe I've ever heard. I'm viscerally terrified. Now, someone get me a pen so I can sign an executive order and restore my manhood.
All right. Well, there you go. I got to hand it to Ralph Peters.
I got to say, not to judge someone by how they sound, but if there was ever a casting call for a weak, small man, Ralph Peters would certainly fit the...
Well, Ralph Peters is not saying that he's not afraid of Putin. He could be saying like, I'm afraid of Putin.
Yeah, but it takes some nerve to call someone else out.
Did you say so viscerally afraid? I seem like a wasp, Mike Bloomberg.